Hello guys, welcome to another brand new episode from Sus Vlogs. I hope you enjoyed my last video for basic Excel. In this video, we are going to learn some of the basic functions in Excel so that it will be easy for you to make your own ranges and tables and charts. So we will be learning flash, copy, fill and copy series function. Then we will be going to learn how to enter formula in Excel, and then we will be learning addition, subtraction, multiplication, and these are some basic formulas and average. We will be learning these basic functions in this today's video. So let's begin. So guys, I have made one basic range just to avoid the wastage of time. In this range I have selected serial names which I have already put, then locations, monthly salary, yearly salaries, date of joining and their phone numbers. So let us go to serial. Serial means the serial number. Let us put serial number 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on till the last. And so it will be very lengthy if your data is very big and you have n number of rows, so it will be very difficult for you to enter serials or any other kind of numberings. So I'm going to explain you a very easy way to put serial numbers. So let's suppose we type here 1, and if we will come to the right bottom of this cell, you can see this is a hollow plus sign, and if you will come bottom, right bottom, then you will see a dark plus sign. Just hold the mouse left button and bring it down till your last row, and you can see it already copied cell number B3 to all the cells which we have selected. And then we have a pop-up option here, autofill option, and if we will click here, it is showing us that copy cells is already selected. So let us go to fill series, and if we will select fill series button, it will fill up the series, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 till whatever the row you have selected. So this is a fill copy series function. If we will again go to copy cells, it will copy 1, and if we will go to fill series, it will copy the numberings. So this is a very useful function whenever you are working with the numberings and with any kind of numeric data, and you want to copy your cells or you want to copy the series, you can able to use this function. Now we are going to come here, and let's suppose we have a monthly salary of each of the person. I put some random numbers here for you. For now it is not necessary to go to the random numbers, just I copied all the numbers here. Now let's see how we can enter the formula. So to enter a formula in Excel, you have to press equal sign. So once you press equal sign, it means the Excel will understand that you are going to you are going to type a formula. So is equal to, now you can able to type any formula, and there is a very good option in Excel that once you start typing anything, it will automatically search for the relevant formula. So let's suppose I type in S, so it is giving me so many options. Then I will type U, then I will type M. So once you have this selected, you can see there is a note here that add all the numbers in a range of cells. So this is a sum function. Suppose we have a total salary option here, and if we want to add a formula here, there are two options. First thing is that you will press equal to, and then you can select this cell. So it's given the reference E3, then you can go to plus sign, you can add plus sign, and you can add this one, and then you can add plus sign, and then you can add the other cell. Similarly, you can go to you can add all the cell references for addition, and each cell will give you a different color so that you can able to understand that which reference number belongs to which cell. And we'll press enter, so it gives us the sum of the salaries. Now if you double click here, it will show you the number of it will show you the cells which are selected by the formula. So this is a like basic way to make addition. Now for a Excel function, if we go to sum function, so now it's given number 1, comma, number 2, and so on and so forth. So let us just hold cell number E3, and we can bring down the mouse till the last cell and just remove our mouse click, and then make a close the braces. So it given us the reference E3 colon E20, and if we will press enter, so it is giving us the sum of all the salaries. So this is the easy way of making sum if you have a very large data. Let's make it in center, bold, and let's change the color so that you can able to identify it. Okay, now we are going to multiply, so monthly salary and yearly salary. So here there are 12 months, so let us select this option, this cell E3 is equal to E3 multiply by 12. So this is the easy way for multiplication. So this is the yearly salary, and if we will come here to the right bottom, you will see the black plus sign. We'll just brought it down, and you see it will copy the formula to all the cells. So you can see here the reference number is changed, E4. The first reference was E3, second reference is E4, and so on till the last. So if you will double click here, it will give you the reference of the cell for which the formula is selected. Again, let us go to sum function, select all your ranges, and then close the braces and enter. It is giving you sum of all the salaries. This is how you can make addition, multiplication. Now we can go to average. So average is equal to average. You can see there are so many things. We will select average. Average means return the average arithmetic mean or its argument, which can be numbers, names, arrays, or reference that contains. So we will select this average. And we'll make it up or down from the arrow keys, and then we'll make a tab. So now it is asking numbers, so we'll just select all the cells, we'll close the braces, and this is the average 7471 is the salary average for our range. Similarly, if you want to make any subtraction, so you can come here, you can select this cell, any cell, minus sign, and this cell, and you will get the subtraction. If you want to make a division, so you can make a divide sign and you can divide it here, you will get a division. So this is how you can make addition, subtraction, division, average, everything you can do it here. guys, now another thing I just wanted to explain you is that how to make the borders. So let us select our range, which is here, and then go to Home tab. In the font group, there is an option for border here. Apply borders to the currently selected cells. Come down here and there you can see all borders. So this is how you can make the borders for your range. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed the video. Do post your comments, and in case if you want to ask anything, just write it down and let me know if you like my video, and if you want some more functions to be explained, just let me know. Okay, bye bye.